Dear students, now we started the second session for our today training session. As you have seen, we have requested you to refresh your page. Please, could you refresh your page to see what is there? Could you please refresh your page and see what is there? We have created a new link for this session because we don't want all sessions to be on one link to facilitate you to be able to download them as well as to pass through them later after this training. So if you refresh your page, you'll see that now the open section is the one with the online course overview and the profile management. I hope you can see my screen. I'm going to present you the main elements which you might find in a given module and how do you navigate through them. So As you can see, we have seen how do we join e-learning platform. Allow me to go through quickly. You will be following me. When you are on e-learning platform and you come to login, immediately on your left side, you have the section for my courses. When you click on the section for my courses, dear student, in that case, you will be having the modules within which you are enrolled in. Try to understand this properly. When you come to log in with your credentials, with your username and your password, on the section of my courses, the modules that you see are the module within which you have been enrolled. Who is supposed to enroll students in a given module? Dear representatives, either the learner can enroll himself in a given module in case the lecturer has shared the enrollment key, as we did for this module. You have seen that for us, we have created this module and we shared with you the module code and the enrollment key. So by using the shared information from your lecturer, you are able to enroll yourself within a given module. We call such kind of enrollment or module registration self-enrollment. But there is another way. The facilitator or lecturer will have to enroll you before. It means when you log in, immediately you check on your left side. You can see my screen on the left side. We have my courses. On the section of my courses, you will see a list of modules within which you are enrolled in. Then to join a given module, you will click on that module. The same, a module might not be aware of where it is located. You can search by using a given code. As you see, by passing through the given college, you can pass through your school. Of course, you know in which school do you belong. And from school, you will see the department, the program. For those who are doing postgraduate or undergraduate, you can choose your program. Then you go to your department. Then you can check the modules which have been developed within your department. But to be able to have access on those modules which are in a given department, you need to know their enrollment key if you need to enroll yourself within one of those modules. Hope you are following my screen. Within the second year, for example, if I choose second year, now it will take me to the modules which are under trimester. You see, the modules are categorized by trimester for those who are undergraduate, but for postgraduate, your modules are categorized by semester. So allow me to take one module like this. Let me take this. You click on the title of the module to have access on it. And when you come to go inside, you will read the information. Dear participant in this training, we request you to read before you start clicking. For example, I can see that this module starts by general introduction. Each module is supposed to start like this. We have trained enough lecturers to be able to design the modules like this. You start by module aim. You understand why am I supposed to follow this module? And you have what we call intended learning outcomes, which are the main elements that you as learner, the university or the country is expecting you to remain with in your brain. So when you go to intended learning outcomes, for example, you can see that I have 4 intended learning outcomes for this module. Then after this, I have the facilitator. Who is facilitating this module? So you are supposed to be aware of who is teaching this module. We have asked all lecturers to avail their both names, their emails, and their mobile phones, so that if you learner to be fully supported, because learner support concept we are emphasizing in it even though we are going to teach online or to learn online or in a blended mode, mixing both modes, you are able to know who I have to ask a question. After this, you see that we have a section for self-introduction. It's a kind of forum. We call such kind of, whenever you will see an activity with this icon, know that it's a forum. A forum, it is what we call asynchronous communication tool, which will help the learner and the facilitator who are the teachers to collaborate. Not only in one way, student to teacher, but vice versa, as well as between the student themselves. You can chat between yourselves. You can share your points of view. If you get an interesting point on your module, you can paste it in your forum and your classmates will be able to look at it and discuss on it. After this, you start now the section for units. Units are like chapters or topics. Each unit will have a name and related activities. For this lecture, I didn't redesign this module properly. You will allow me to go back in trimester 1 to look if you can get another module which is well designed so that you can see all elements of a given module. So I'm sure it's not your first time, of course, to deal with this. Why are we emphasizing on those components which make a given module? It's because we want you as champions. You have understood that the director has explained why they have decided to name you champion. It's because they want you to be able to facilitate your classmates and to demonstrate the capability and the ability of changing our learning style. Now we are shifting. We don't have option B. Some have been claiming that they don't have internet or they don't have electronic devices. You don't have another option. You have to do your best. So we have seen a forum, how it will look like. Allow me to see how do we participate in a given forum. For example, like this. If you click on the name of the forum, what will happen first? You will see the given title of the forum and its purpose. For example, this forum is saying to present to you the work of different scientists that contributed to advancement of microbiology as a science. Choose one scientist discussed in this unit, search online or from books about this work, and share your findings. This is the aim for this forum. Then from this, I'm able to see what others have said. For example, you can see this student who is called Marcele or Eric Mukunz, they have posted something. If I click on the discussion title, I will see me as a student. I will have option for reading what others have said, and now I am able to reply to the given topic from the teacher. I have reply option. To participate in a given forum, you click on the title of the forum, you read its aim, then you click on the reply, then you share your points of view. Hope you are following me. Your points of views. Then after this, you click on submit. When you click on submit, you are posting your idea based on a given discussion forum. Thank you very much for understanding the role and the impact of using or participating in a given forum in the module. That was a forum. Number 2, some lecturers might organize instant communication. When you say instant communication, it means at live time. For organizing such kind of online instant communication, lecturers will be asked to set what we call chats. Maybe in this module, for the next section, you will see a chat, and you will see how do we participate in the given chat. For this lecture, I can see he didn't organize any live chat, but we will make it in our module after my short presentation here. You can see this is a forum. This is what we call a page. Dear participants, lecturers might set what we call a page. a page you can't download it, but rather you read its information via your electronic device. If you click on the given name of the page, immediately you will see the content for this page. You will see that each and every page, it has the name like this. It is the module indicative content. Now you have the list of these. You can't download it unless if you copy and you paste it on your mobile device or you paste it on your computer. Rather, you have to read those information within the module. That was the page. The icon for the page will look like this. If you can see my module that I'm sharing with you, a page will look like this. It's not like a Word file. It has its proper icon. So after this, now we have some files. Lecturers might decide to upload or to share with you the PDF files, as well as they can prefer to share with you the Word files or Excel files. Like you who are doing the scientific programming, they can share any file in form based generated by any application. If you are doing engineering, you can generate a PDF file and you share with your classmates. So to be able to have access on these files, you have to download them. As you can see, as I have a storyboard here, if you click on this storyboard, you have to download and save it on your device. You can see, whenever lecturer or facilitator has uploaded a given file, you need to download it and you save it to be able to read its content. So now, after reading the aim and learning outcome of each and every unit, now you have to deal with resources. As I'm saying resources, they can be files. As you can see, this module, it's a learning resource. We call learning resource whatever material a lecturer will share on a given module for the learner to be able to understand more for reading purpose. We call those resources. They can be links, they can be files, it can be PowerPoint presentation, it can be a book. All of those are called learning resources. So after this, now we have activities. What do we call learning activities in our modules? Those learning activities are sometimes called activities because they are the activities to be done by the students, but which are electronic activities. Reason why if you see activity, don't be confused. It means electronic activities to be done digitally. So among the activities that we will have, you can see we have a quiz. What do we call a quiz? Dear participants, a quiz is a kind of assessment tool that the facilitator will set with the purpose of assessing the learner in such a way that if you respond to the given questions, immediately you are able to get the feedbacks, you get grades, you can even see the comments from the lecture immediately. So quiz is an assessment tool set with the purpose of getting short answers, like multiple choice questions, true and false questions. To join the quiz, you only click on attempt and you will see the questions like this. As you can see, I have to choose the right answer. I have one statement or one question, and the list of possible choices will come down here, and I will have to read. One secret, dear students, never consider that what you are getting here is what your colleagues are getting on the other side, because this e-learning platform has the technology for shuffling. Maybe within a quiz, your first question might be the third question from other. Reason why, even the list of choices, they are somehow shuffled. They are not listed in the same way. By choosing the right answer according to you, you have to go to next choice. It's like this. I will sit for the second question here. Now I read the question, I choose what might be the right answer, I make next, until I complete my assignment, my task, and I click. Wait, follow me what I'm doing now. I'm participating in this quiz. After my presentation, you will see also another kind of assessment which will be done via our module. When you are done with the quiz, some are stopping without confirming that they come to complete. You have to click on finish attempt to mean that you are done with your quiz. If you don't finish attempt, the lecturer might not see your submission. You can see, and you have to confirm that I need to submit all of my attempts. Now you submit and finish. Hope you understand how do we sit for a given quiz. If the lecturer has set this, look, for me, because I didn't read step by step, I come to get 1 out of 5. I have 20%. Then from this, I will see the list of all questions and what should be the right answer. Do you see this? That's the best of the quiz. So we have been encouraging the lecturers to set so many quizzes as possible to help you to recall, to make revision of your material, your learning material, so that you can know how to deal with those quizzes. Thank you very much. We come to pass through those activities. Forum, we have seen it. We have seen a quiz, and we have seen how do we set a chart, and we come to see how do we participate in a given quiz. So the remaining now important activity is to participate in a given assignment. So you will allow me to ask all of you to switch to our module that we are using for our training purpose. Let me try to go back there and show you some set assignment and activities. Then we give you time to pass through them, and if you face any challenge, we are ready to support you. For if you go back in our module, you remember its name, it's a training for ODeL student champions. Allow me to go back there because we have assignments there to sit for. Look, we have 2 assignments. One is for group 3, and we have another assignment for group 4. For this side, you know that based on the group in which you are belonging in, you will click on the name of this assignment. And if you click on the name of the assignment, the first thing to read first, you have to understand the given instructions. Like we have this instruction, you are requested to attempt all questions for this assignment. We are going to request you to give you enough time to sit for this. And each and every question, because we have 2 questions, you will have 5 marks. So the total grade will be 10. And the grade to pass, it means you will be informed that you come to pass for this assignment if you get 6. We'll see how do we set that. But we have some key information. We are requested for the first question to respond it online, but the second question, we work it on a separate file, like a Word file, then we attach it. Let me repeat this because we need to see if you understand what I'm saying. The first question, you will have to respond it via online section you will get. And the second question, you will open a separate file. If you are using like a computer, you can use Word. If you are using your smartphone, you can also open a separate application and you attach this file for the second question. We set simply question. The first one is in 5 paragraphs, but you can say in 5 sentences, explain the importance of e-learning platform for you. Let me say in 1 paragraph. In 1 paragraph, explain what you might see as important of using e-learning in this learning method. The second question is, in brief, please tell us step by step to change your profile and how do you change password is what I'm going to talk about right now. I was just explaining the task that we have of assignment. We will give you 30 minutes starting from 11. We'll give you 30 minutes so that at 11:30 we will be back and we will show you those who have submitted. We will grade them after today's training session, and tomorrow morning the first session will be to see how do we get access to our grades and how do we claim, if we have to claim, how do we comment on a given grading method. So allow me to call upon our colleague, the second presenter. We have one question here. What does flagging a question mean? Please, thank you. Okay, flagging a question, it means that a question that has been set in a given module, the lecturer set it so that to be highlighted in a given section of units. Of course, allow us first to finish edit the profile. All of those questions, I will be back by explaining them at the same time. But allow me to request my colleague, Claude Wize, to come here and present with you profile management. Profile management means how do we change our passwords for those who have wrong names, for those who need to add the mobile phones, the schools and the department and the program, and if you need to add an image for you, how we do that. Thank you very much. Let us call upon our colleague and continue immediately. Ndio.
Okay, good morning, dear students. My name is Wize Jean-Claude. I'm going to show you how you can update your profile and how you can change your password within your profile. I will show you how you can add a picture within your profile. Let me go back. I think you see my screen. Okay, let me go back to home, for example. You see here is a name of Leon Tabonvura. On this menu, you can click after your name, and you go straight to preference, and you click there. Then you see, I think you see my profile. Okay. Yes, I'm scrolling down. Then you see the preference, and you see here user account. You see edit your profile. You see change your password. You can see you can see how to change, how to edit your profile. For example, let me start by editing my profile. I click here on editing my profile. Okay. Just you wait a little bit. Okay. Now this is my profile. This is my profile. Okay. Okay, now here you see on your screen, you cannot edit your username, but let me change, and I become a student like you, for example. I use my my username as a student, for example here. Okay, let me log as my username as a student. Close it. 2. Then I put my password. Then I log in. Then you see now I'm logging. Okay, so let me click this button of menu and I go to preferences. So I'm going to edit my profile. If, for example, my name is not the proper name, or there is an error in my name, you can click here in edit. So now you see my first name, for example, is student Claude. If I want to remove this student, okay, I can put, for example, Desire. Then I found my surname is the same, and when you found you can see your email is not correct, you can again correct your email, and you can scroll down if you have additional names, if you have something interesting. But here there is another place where you can put your phone, your email, and lastly you can update if you are finished to update your profile. Okay, now let me show you how you can change the password. You click on password, on change password. Now the current password is the password which you have used when you log in. For example, my password, it's an example, and you have your password, the current password. For example, my password is 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then I'm going to put the new password which I'm going to use every time when I want to go to log in. My password is this one, and then I put the password. Okay, and then you click on save changes. Okay, Okay, now I'm going to change on my profile. Then here on profile, also you can put your picture. You can drag and drop a picture. For example, I'm going to put a picture. Then I'm going to search a picture. Then I download it. Okay. Or you can drag and drop a picture when you have a picture, for example, in your desktop. Then I put a picture. You see how I'm drag and drop the picture. Then you scroll down, then you update your picture, your information. Then you can update the information you have. Okay. Now let me go back. This is my profile, and on your left of the profile you can see this three button, the horizontal button. You can click there and you can see home, dashboard, calendar, my private file, and my courses. Now let me click, for example, on my calendar. Because I'm a student here, I'm going to show you how within your calendar you can see everything, new information within your profile. For example, you see here on Wednesday, I have an attendance, demo attendance. And then on Friday, I have assignment 2, part 1. This is the activity I have during this month, during September 2020. So means on 17th, I have a question for listening, open question. And on 19th, I have a virtual classroom. This is a virtual classroom, Unit 4. It is on my courses. Even I can click, then I can see the details about my virtual classroom on Unit 4. If I want, I can go if it is a time to join, but here the time was already past. Okay, let me see about a Turnitin assignment. It is a Turnitin assignment called PowerPoint assignment on Unit 2, Part 2. You see, the time, it is on Monday, 28th September at 3 p.m. So when the time comes, immediately it can show you, or you can get a notification about your assignment. So let me again go back and I show you on how I can see, for example, how I can check my marks or my grades. Okay, for example, let me take this course, English proficiency test. Okay, okay, I have another one, this one. Okay, this one, because here I don't see my grade, but here you can click on this to check grade, if I have a grade. You see, I have, for example, on this grammar and vocabulary, I have 13.79%. So means I can check my grade. And another, for example, let me go again, I check my grades. Means you can select your course and then you go to grades and you click there. Means, for example, I have a grade on this course, Kin 101, means umusogongero ku rurimi. Then there was an assignment. I did the assignment, then I get the feedback and I get my my marks. Okay, I think with this you can now check your grades. You can change your profile. You can change your password, and you can even update by putting a picture within your profile. So thank you for your attention. For this time, I'm going to give you time and you update your profile, and you can put a picture, and then in 5 minutes my colleague will come back and will give you another. Now I have a question here. There is a question from Yannick. How someone can change her username, because we have been used the username while we are now obligated to use the registration number. About to change your username, it is not possible by you, but we can help you to change, and we put your registration number. Then there is another student, Marcele Ruchogora. Remind how to change password. Okay, I can remind how to change password for those who came late. Let me go back and I show you how you can change your password. I think now you follow the step. You're going to follow the step for changing your password. This is the menu. I click on this menu after your name. You see the preferences. You click on preference. Then you go to user account and you click on change password. Then you have your screen here shows you your current password. You put the password which you have used to log in this platform. For example, mine, I give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's an example. You know your password. And then I put my new password. The new password is this, for example. And then I new password again. You type the second time your password again. Okay? And then you scroll down. Then you click on save changes. For example, I save my changes. I think it's clear for you. If you have question, you can ask a question about your profile, about check your grades. Okay? How you can check your grades. If no question, now I'm going to give you time to update your profile. Then, and you have an assignment, you can do the assignment. Then later or by tomorrow, you will see the grade. We'll give you time to see your grade of the assignment. So we will be back shortly. We will be back at 11:30. So enjoy the platform and change your password, and you can change even your profile as you want. Thank you.